Ladies and Gentlemen, ich bin der Samsimafix. Auch wenn ich nicht so eine ganz liebe, reizende Stimme habe wie die schöne Yang, die wir hier sehen, liebe Leute, ist es endlich mal wieder Zeit für ein neues Event, und zwar die Great Void Sea Battle Imaginary Scramble, liebe Leute. Es ist Zeit, dass wir uns hier in einem auch sehr interessanten Kapitel befinden, denn dieses wird auch, ist auch Teil des offiziellen Kanon von FGO. Spielt nach den Ereignissen von Lostbelt 4. Dort hat ja Nemo auch ja mit seinen wahren Namen erstmalig gezeigt, als wir dann hier gegen Arjuna Alter gekämpft haben. Und ja, Foreigner, wir sind unter Wasser, liebe Leute. Wir haben Skadi, interessanterweise. Wir haben 1000 Quality of Life Update. Und liebe Leute, wir haben fett Gacha abgeräumt, liebe Leute. Yang, kamen noch 2 Multis. MHX Summer, die wir jetzt leider nicht haben. Und kam nach einem Ticket für Banner. Leider ist es Foreigner Day, liebe Leute, und am Foreigner Day werden wir natürlich ja auch mit dem Event beginnen, und deswegen würde ich mal sagen, ist es eine Zeit, dass wir hier tief unter das Meer, 1000 Meilen unter dem Meer, gehen 10.000 Meilen unter dem Meer, denn wir segeln nun ins Great White Sea Imaginary Scramble, Opening Act des Submerged Voyager Deep and Far. Und dann schauen wir mal, was sich dort so befindet, unterhalb des Meeres, unter dem Meer, so oder so ähnlich. Und schau mal, deeper, deeper, further, further. Those are the only thoughts that have occupied my mind up to this point. This is the reverse side of the target world, a completely opaque domain impossible to observe. It is the deepest and most shallow trap to ever exist. It is both the closest afterworld and the furthest. However, it is not my duty either to invade the target's world, nor to commence the war for its observation. No, my duty is merely to call for them, and to remain myself. The conditions have all been met. Next, I will shut down my consciousness, to transfer all my authority to myself. Goodbye. Ich habe ehrlich gesagt wirklich keine Ahnung, wer jetzt hier geredet hat. Nemo? I'm adrift. I've been drifting here forever. It's lonely drifting all alone, so I think I call for them. Yes, call out the names. Deeper, deeper. Further, further. I will wait at the unknown sea within the rainbow dream. Senpai! Senpai! Was haben wir jetzt schon wieder gemacht, Mensch? You've been standing in the hall, staring into the space for a few moments now. Is everything okay? Wir haben mal wieder unseren Kurzschlaf, das kennst du inzwischen. Do you have a stomach? And is the stress of tomorrow's special mission wreaking havoc on your insides? No, nothing like that. Don't worry, I'm fine. Are you sure? Well, that's a relief. Since we enhanced Captain Nemo's spiritual in India, he can keep his noble phantasm Nautilus, the ultimate submarine, in reality indefinitely. And, good thing, too. Since a ship that can cross an ancient sea of gods will be absolutely crucial for the Atlantic Lostbelt mission we'll be undertaking next. However, while we do need to put captainship through its paces to make sure it's all ready for the upcoming voyage, there's also a lot of decent shuttle gear and equipment we still have to pursue. So since the rest of Chaldea's staff will be working on that, Captain, you, me, and a few servants will be taking the Nautilus out for a test run by ourselves. But don't relax just because it's a test run. It's going to be intense training exercise covering many scenarios, including the void space dive. So I wouldn't be at all surprised if you were feeling nervous about it, especially since we'll be conducting the exercise without many of our usual crew on the bridge. I'm always up for a boat trip with you, Mesh. Oh, packen wir sie wieder an. Right. To tell you the truth, I'm excited about it too. The idea of sailing the void space is a little nerve-wracking. But if it means getting to be on the crew of Captain Nemo's famous Nautilus, I'm more than happy to do so. Oh, speaking of which, have you heard which servants have been selected to go with us yet? just that they are narrowed down to 4. Well, I'm told the final decision was to bring unser Kopie. Skadi. Sehr gut. Und Chanyu. Wieso schon wieder Chanyu? Ja, talk about the recipe for chaos. Some of them are relatively new additions. I admit I'm a little concerned about how well they'll be able to work together. I take it the fact that there's just 3 of them means einen gibt's noch. Yes, that's right. Abby did make it to the final route, but she ultimately decided she wouldn't be a good fit. Trismegator's second suggestions this time were basically incomprehensible though, so they were difficult to interpret. Still, the Vinci said the data made it clear that this mission would be too much for Abby, and she wouldn't be a good fit for the kind of battle we are likely to face. Ist natürlich nett, weil, liebe Leute, wir haben es ja schon gesehen, liebe Leute, und ich habe es ja schon gesagt, Leute, Foreigner Day ist es. She couldn't argue with that, so she agreed to take Abby off the roster, especially since doing so would also help converse magic energy. It's too bad, and he was so disappointed when they told her she couldn't go. That's a shame, but the witch definitely knows what she is talking about. Anyway, she said he was going to pull out an all-nighter, so she could search all of Trismegator's too for entropy. But if you're ready to call later day, Senpai, you're more than welcome to turn in. Why do I feel like someone's staring at me? Stare. Never mind, mystery solved. Stare. Having trouble sleeping? Master, I really am a naughty girl. I understand being taken off the mission, since it sounds like it would just be too much for me. But I still can't help but want to ride a big metal ship with you. I'll bring you along next time, I promise. Really? Do you mean it? Of course. Weil das nächste Mal mit einem Schiff weit unter den Ozeanreise vielleicht. That's wonderful, but I still won't be able to see you for so long, and I'm really going to miss you. Oh, she really is anxious about this, isn't she? Der Abby würde es mal im Gatscho mich einfach irgendwie so heimsuchen mit einem Ticket. Vielleicht würde ich dich dann öfters sehen. Hey, if it ain't Master and Abigail, what are you two doing up this late? Ah, nächste Foreigner Lady. Oi, what are you doing here? Well, you know, I was Master setting off in a big old metal whale tomorrow, right? So I thought I'd paint him a treasure ship for good luck. But I shouldn't think I'd find a fellow foreigner looking so blue. Say, how about to paint with me? Me? But I couldn't. I'm just a child and you're famous. Don't you worry about it. I do nothing quite like a picture painted by a kidder. Such collaborations can be a blast too. Now go get your pals and let's make some art. Oh, that does sound like fun. Are you sure? Can I, Master? A treasure ship, huh? This would let me make a wonderful good luck jump for you, Master. Hey, Master. So dusk is right before your big practice voyage, but do you think you could stay up with us for a while? Fine with me. Honestly, you're doing me a big favor here. Well, they're off my shoulders hearing you say that. Well, hey, it's a biggie me to the summer. They're just big old kids at heart anyway. Besides, not foreigner class, we are on a whole nother level, right? I mean, we're supposed to be a fragile of humanity, right? So foreigners isn't point. Best thing we can do is help each other out. Anyway, now to settle, let's get going. Oh, and if you're abroad, you can always take a gander at the picture scroll I painted myself. At the ones you made? Ich mag hier Dialekt, Mann. Ist ja lustig immer. So, wer hat jetzt schon wieder Chaos gemacht? Sorry, I'm sorry. Morning, Maxi. Looks like you're right on time. Well, technically, you were late by 0 0.008 seconds. But I'll be nice and let it slide. Now go on, get on board.
Huh. Cutting it awfully Kirsch, aren't we? Maxie, did you even make time for breakfast this morning? Really, any master worth their salt would have arrived at least 10 minutes ahead of the schedule. Seems that means you've got a ways to remember you can call yourself a full-fledged master. Remember, you should be grateful and diligent in all manners.
That is all well and good, Goredofl, but if I'm not mistaken, I believe I saw you at the dock over an hour before departure. Nearly arriving late, maybe bad, but this is not also proven to be too early.
You saw me here, Shion? I mean, I was just taking a walk, that's all. Yes, that's it. A little constitutional. And certainly had nothing to do with any contest I have regarding the successful completion of the Nautilus test run. Nope. Anyway, lesson 1, Maxie. The success of this test run will be the clearest indicator of whether we are actually able to infiltrate the Atlantic Lostbelt. It is therefore imperative that you are let not be distracted by thoughts like, oh boy, this new Nautilus is so much fun to ride, or man, submarines are so cool, and that you maintain your focus at all times to ensure the mission success. You certainly haven't made it this far by neglecting your responsibilities, correct? Then you must continue in that responsible vein, which includes being punctual until you've made it back safely. That's all.
Sir, yes, Sir. Goredofl, wenn du willst, kannst du ein echter Anführer sein. Leider will es meistens nicht. Aber wenn er wieder schafft das. Oh, mein Kleiner. Leute, aber ist ja auch der Phönix. Ich vergesse das auch immer wieder. Thank you for the masterful display of leadership, Goredofl. I especially appreciate your knack for brevity. If you had gone on any longer, I would have had to remind you that further remarks, inspiring thoughts they may be, would only end up delaying the operation's commencement. But it seems I needn't worry about that day.
Haven't I already taught you I've made enough mean-spirited interactions? I may be a devout oligarch, but I'm also a staunch pacifist.
The fact that you are all exchanging such a mighty banner this earlier in the morning just goes to show what seasoned veterans you Chaldea truly are. If you're able to be so truckly under these circumstances, then it seems clear you do not need any advice from me. Yeah, we haven't known each other all that well long, but we still managed to overcome all sorts of hardships together. I see. So you've shared good times and hard times alike. I suppose that is what it comes from being stuck on the same boat, pun intended. But of course, that is also exactly why this training exercise is necessary. After all, us newcomers, neither Captain nor myself are at a point where we can joke with all of you as you are able to do with one another. This trial run is an important mission to test the Nautilus performance and limitations. But its secondary purpose is for Maxie and Captain to get to know and trust each other better. It is my hope that they will end up with just as strong a relationship as all of you, if not more so.
Well, if nothing else, I can tell you there's at least one idiot among our crew who already trusts Captain more than the rest of us. At any rate, Captain, maybe reticent or cold and more likely to oil his gun than to join in a conversation. But given that he and Maxie were working on testing Nautilus top speed and cornering capabilities, they simply won't be able to avoid overcoming better friends. Trust me, I ran through the same thing with my navigator back in the Safari Rally. He did it on cancelling on me at the last minute, though I never did find out why.
Well, it seems to me like Maxie is already pretty fond of Captain, so I'm sure this training exercise will go great. Oh, then you do not find him off-putting, Maxie. I guess you really are a seasoned veteran, Master. I must say, I'm a little jealous. Let's not forget Captain is still my servant. Doch. I'm surprised to hear you of all people admit to be jealously, Miss Shion. I do hope the all-nighter you pulled wasn't too arduous. Oh no, I do not mind working all night. I'm just a little concerned about the choice of servant companions.
I simply cannot figure out why Trismegard II decided they were the best fit for this mission. Just to be sure, are you quite certain we can trust this machine analysis? Oh, I'm not worried about that. I do not have to understand the equation to have faith in the results. Besides, if we were to have Trismegard II's write-up his reasoning in report, it would take us over half a year simply to decipher it. So no concerns are not about Trismegard II, but about the environments in which such servants will be necessary. For example, what sort of environment would lead to Abigail Williams being a recommendation to the crew? Was removing her from the roster ultimately a correct choice? Those are also something I'm worried about. I see your point, but since we can only afford to have 3 servants come along, including her, really wasn't an option. Anyway, we should probably start getting ready for the next operation. It'll be a little while until we are done, so spend this time as you see fit. Ja, liebe Leute, es würde mich interessieren, wieso wir Jean Yu brauchen, liebe Leute. Für was brauchen wir ein riesiges Make-up-Pferd im Ozean? Alright, I think I've said everything I wanted to say for now. You're lucky we only have so much time until launch. I'm sorry, I'll be more careful in the future. I understand that as a master, caring for the younger servants is an important part of your duties. But that's not an excuse for tardiness. In the mission we are about to undertake, punctuality is at the utmost importance. There's no way to have a sailor who missed importance. That's okay, no, weiter so. So while you're on my ship, make damn sure you're on time for everything. From now on, is that clear? Aye, aye. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Anspielung auf, das ist die, der mit Robin Williams, der Film, ich hab vergessen, wer er ist. My Captain? Never mind. Just get your post. Acting Commander. It's still about an hour early for they called me that. Consider it a little payback. Okay, Mesh, stop clinching to Maxi, like a remora, and get to your post. A remora? I mean... I'm sorry, Captain. I was just reflecting on my failure. Don't you must have got enough rest last night. I won't happen again. How about the other passengers? Are you all ready to set sail? I am. As I have no authority over the sea, I'm happy to follow the child sea god's instruction indeed. I'm looking forward to being treated as just another passenger. No, I'm not ready. But if Master wants me here, then I'm gonna do my princess best to be my usual Hiko self, even in a submarine. Huh? You nervous about this, Shanyu? No, I'm still operating with standard parameters. I was simply thinking about my beloved and how she thrashed about on the floor in the tantrum when her favorite request to accompany me on these missions were denied. That was definitely a thing that happened, wasn't it? Rest assured that I'm perfectly able to carry out my primary directive, Master. Captain, I suggest we embark on our voyage without delay. Excellent. Then let's get going. This is the assault submarine Nautilus. Shion, report your final assessment of the shell's precious resistance. This Shion, Novum Chaldea. The hull is in perfect shape, of course. So, how about your feeling now, Captain? Would you say that my promise to provide a ship worthy of you has been fulfilled? Yeah, it has. Thank you, Shion, of Novum Chaldea. I have not a single complaint about the ship. It's got the same amount of tension as a right whale's whisker, perfectly balanced. And so I believe we are ready to set sail. That is all. Whoa! It is good to see you on high spirits, Captain. I'm also very glad that I was finally able to keep my promise. Alright then, I wish you an excellent maiden voyage. Do not worry about anything here while you are gone. Have your room locked up tight as a calm. Maxi, I'm going to you to take care of Captain for me for a while. You're out in void space. We will be unable to provide support this time. We will be rooting for you to have an experience that is truly out of this world. I'll do my best. Open events. Command standard dive. Und damit ab ins Ungewisse. Okay, liebe Leute, ich müsste sagen, normalerweise würde ich wahrscheinlich eigentlich das nochmal durchhauen. Aber wir machen ja jetzt den und den nächsten Part ein bisschen kürzer, damit wir den Prolog hier durchhauen. Und ich würde sagen, wie gesagt, ein kleiner Cut. Und dann geht's beim nächsten Mal schon weiter mit Part Nummer 2 von Let's Play Fake Chronotum, dem Imaginary Scramble Event. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Ciao.